I'll mic Dan,
Right.
Mike, you mic me,
Right.
and Dan, you mic Mike.
Right.
And when you record the whole thing,
All right.
Ready
say no friends in high school on 3.
Nope.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
No friends in high school.
Luke Burbank. So Luke joining us here on the Sporkful. Luke Burbank, host of TBTL, and Ross and Burbank and Cairo in Seattle. Great to have you back on the Sporkful. You just joined us here at the table, and you just had an incident with the pickles. Tell us about that.
Well, I went for one of the middle pickles, which was a kind of a darker green, or just looks more briny. It looks like it's been soaking for longer. And I took a bite, and I said, not unlike a small child whose taste palate is very narrow, I don't like it. And then you guys all looked at me and said, well, of course, you should have gone half sour. I went full sour. You never go full sour.
Yeah, and not unlike a small child, and then not unlike a small child, you put the half-eaten pickle back into the bowl for everyone else to try to order.
Right.
Now let me ask you this, Mike
Luke, your
Pesca.
actions have consequences on others. It's a concept you may not understand. Also, when I remove the tomato and put it behind my back, it's still there, even though you can't see it.
Nope, that's not true. It doesn't exist. I really think that this might be the most meta moment I've ever been a part of, and I feel like we're only moments away from the universe folding on itself.
Actually, it's the 2nd Avenue Deli surveillance film of this moment.
Yeah.
That would be with the time code. You know, it'd be funny if the Sporkful podcast just kind of had a slightly different tone from Too Beautiful to Live. And of course, NPR does. And we just have to retake every comment to pitch it to the audience in question. Like, yours was more of a 20-something, and yours more of a working mom, and mine's more of a, college educated. And so, we couldn't use contractions when we made statements for me. And, we'd have to have references to some hip bands for your podcast, Luke, and then...
And do we want to order some food? Are we ready to order some food?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, what can I get for you guys?
All right. What are we thinking here? Are we all just getting pastrami? Are we getting other things?
Wayne, please stop videotaping this. I don't want anyone to know this happened.
Can I have a hot pastrami on mine, please?
I got the stack on. Take that again, please.
Can I have a turkey with no bread? On an English muffin?
Not Jewy enough.
Yeah.
No, the hot pastrami.
I'll have a hot pastrami, please.
I'll also have hot pastrami.
How about this? I get a pastrami with the split ours.
Okay.
I'll get a hot. No, I mean I get a hot pastrami, and he gets a hot pastrami, and we'll split it.
Can we all? Can we have an armistice? Can we all stop recording and try to get our dignity back for 10 minutes?
Everyone press stop on your machines and walk away.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay.
When the food comes back, we're gonna record.
Okay. Thank you. So for the $16 sandwiches, I got a $30 shot of. Oh, fries are here.
We can take these.
Hot.
Awesome.
We just got a shipment of homemade fries, home-cut, fresh-cut fries. I'm sorry, what was your name, ma'am?
Lynn,
Thanks, Lynn.
Lynn, how long have you been working at 2nd Avenue Deli?
it'll be 20 years.
What makes great pastrami great pastrami?
The curing. Ours is what I call meltable. It is sensational, and after 20 years, I'm not sick of it. And that says a lot.
We've got the chopped liver. Now, okay, so hold on.
Can I give you some advice here, Luke?
Yeah, please.
Can I give you some advice here, Luke, on the chopped liver? Don't focus on the word liver. And
Focus on the word chopped.
don't focus on what it's called. All right.
Can I just say something? Can I say something really kind of which is going to make Lynn mad at the beginning of this whole situation with the liver? The reason I don't like to eat liver is because of the function that the liver serves in the body of the animal. Wow. Or the human. Is this human or animal?
It's animal liver, and most cows don't drink as much as you do.
Well, okay, that's a fair point. I nicknamed my liver.
This is human or animal?
You did ask.
Yeah.
And I'm standing and he's sitting? What is wrong with this picture? Okay.
No, but here's the thing: the liver is the thing that has to filter out all of the other bad stuff. And I don't
You're just a
understand.
barrel of fun, aren't you?
I know. I apologize in advance. I apologize.
If you're single, I have a friend who's a coroner. She would get along great. Okay, this is the deal.
Okay.
You smear this on your bread. Try it with the sauteed onions on top of the liver. Oh my God.
Okay.
It makes it go from great to sensational. But it's, I don't even like chopped liver. I love this. I swear to God, I love it.
How often a week do you eat this?
Well, because my cholesterol has to be lowered, not as often as I want.
Luke, I think that you should think of it not as chopped liver, but think of it as Jewish guacamole.
That would. Wait, does guacamole come from the part of the avocado that filters out all of the oil?
If that helps you get through the night, yes.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do the whole thing.
Thinking about
This
the
is
animal,
good. This is
or
good
the-
rye bread, by the way. Go on, Mike.
Think about the function of anything is definitely not wise,
Yeah,
not
but,
optimal
but
gaming
this is
strategy.
but this is the body's landfill. This is the fresh kill of the body, and that's one thing. Like everything else is like we move the blood around the body, we help the oxygen. Apparently what I eat mostly is heart and lungs, but like
For most livers, some guy with a bet knows what don't ask.
right, exactly. You don't want to know.
The less you know, the better it will taste.
Luke, I have to express a little bit of concern with your ratio of chopped liver to onions.
I actually was, well, let me say this. I looked over at Pesca, who had like an onion or two. This shows you how afraid I am of the chopped liver. I'm trying to drown it under a sea of forgetfulness.
You're
of
mostly eating
chopped
onions.
Yeah, are you sensing a theme here regarding me and the chopped liver? So too many onions? Should I take some of the onions off?
I mean, look, if you're going to eat chopped liver, then eat chopped liver and taste it and love it, okay? At least the first two.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna do this. I've
Luke
never,
Burbank's first ever chopped liver experience.
and not just chopped liver, but I mean maybe liver of any
What about
kind.
faux gras?
I don't like that. I don't like that for the same reason.
What about pate?
Nope.
What about all sharp?
Always. Sometimes 2 times without pulling out. It's not really relevant to food, but I'm gonna make you laugh. All right, here we go. We'll put a drum roll in later.
TBTL, they don't sweeten their drum rolls. Just so you know.
Awful. I can't think of anything I want to eat less. Dude, is this all a joke on me?
No,
Is this a
I
candid?
love mine. I
is this
love
like,
mine.
I'm about to eat about a half pound of it right now.
This is not a. You didn't just candid camera me.
Do you want to see me eat a giant mouthful of it right now to prove it's not a joke?
Wait, you didn't swallow the liver part, did you? That's just to get the onions to stick to the bread. Oh my god.
You know what the dirty little secret about chopped liver is? It tastes like liver.
Hey, you know what? More liver for me.